What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Earl Shatter, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the best class setup for the AS44 DLC recently added weapon. And we were using the Bear 2, which is the heroic variant. We were using the reflex sight with high caliber and extended mag. We're running Blitzkrieg and Escalation, meaning that we're running Commando, obviously, to have the two basic trainings. And this class setup is absolutely disgusting. You guys are going to see why in the gameplay in the background here. This gun is actually an alright weapon, but it's not the best of its weapon type. The assault rifles have quite a few options. I would say this one rates pretty well, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best at all. It's important that you hit each and every shot, as it does have a kind of slow rate of fire. And I think even if you were running rapid fire, it'd be kind of a waste of ammo, just based on how the gun fires. I don't feel like that's really necessary, but hitting your shots with high caliber, hitting the headshots, really make it more useful, and it feels like it does a little bit more damage. There's a lot of times where I feel like this weapon isn't strong enough, or it just doesn't do what you're hoping to do. But with the right attachments, like I said, having high caliber, you can really get some headshots, like you guys see in this gameplay. We're just cracking people on the top of the head, really making it feel like it's doing a little bit more damage than it's actually capable of. This weapon is greatly similar to like the AVS-36. And I want to say, another weapon as well, but it doesn't mean that they aren't good weapons. It just means they're average. I give these guys average ratings. Like I said, the rate of fire, however, being a little bit slower makes it easier to stay on target, be more accurate. But if you aren't on target or accurate with this gun, you do feel like you get kind of punished, as you will get melted pretty quickly just by missing just a few bullets on somebody who actually has you in their crosshairs. You generally don't see me using a reflex sight on my weapon, but using this gun, I decided I would try it out, and I find that I do enjoy it quite a bit. I feel like for a lot of weapons, it's important to run extended mags, so we of course are running that. High caliber is amazing, like I was saying before, on this weapon. We're capitalizing on those headshots and making this gun feel a little bit more powerful, just making you feel like you can actually make use of it. There's not a lot of class setups I would use for this gun. Honestly, there's quite a few guns I would probably prefer using over it, but this is the best class setup I found for using this weapon. I am playing on one of the DLC 4 maps from the Shadow War DLC. It is called Excavation. It's a very decent map as far as having lanes to follow, but none of these maps are real good for calling in streaks for the most part, because you don't have a good view of the enemies or where their spawns are, and just overall it's spawn flip after spawn flip. Is if you have the wrong enemies not doing what you want them to be doing, easy to get shot in the back. It's easy to get pinched in two different places, and it's also just a pain when people want to camp on something like this, because then you just don't get any action. As you guys can see, I'm playing pretty smart, trying to watch both areas of where I could think they could spawn, as my teammates have gotten the hard point pretty much held down. So it kind of tells you by reading the map, my teammates are here, the objective is here. That means the enemy is probably the most likely to be in this area here, and you guys can see it's working in my favor, as I'm able to predict exactly where they're going to be and come through with a bunch of different kills that can actually help me get my score streaks or kill streaks. We are using Blitzkrieg. I was actually running an ordnance setup earlier and forgot to add another streak to my setup. We are only running 3 streaks, which is my fault, and it's all on me, but unfortunately that just means we don't have a UAV, and we have to rely on our teammates to bring that to the table for us. You are probably wondering why I haven't called on my ball turret gunner at this point. When you are going for V2 rockets, a tip I can give you, for those of you that actually stay tuned into this video, is to not call in one of your bigger streaks such as this until you've actually died, in order to keep yourself in a proper role, as you're probably on some sort of fiery streak, probably taking people out, you're super focused, and most importantly, it's when you're in those streaks, you don't have the control over somebody possibly killing you, and if they get close enough to you and you try to take them out, you do run that risk of taking yourself out as well. So, very big tip, don't call in the ball turret gunner if you get it and if you're running it until you're completely aware of what's going on, or you die and you got somewhere that you can call it in after you cry about not getting your V2 rocket. One major thing that helps make this gun usable for me is running escalation. That actually helps for a lot of different weapons that you normally might not use, because when you find yourself in those positions, where you normally would have had to reload, you're going to find yourself being able to pick up a couple extra kills, or even maybe dropping a nice feed, and also contributing a lot to your streak, where you never know, it could lead to something like this, the V2 rocket. So we get a V2 hype in the comment section. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's always fun dropping a V2 with a different weapon, plus I feel like it helps show that the gun really isn't all that bad, and you can really make something out of it with this class setup here in this video. I highly recommend you guys go out there and give it a shot of your own. If you guys have this weapon unlocked. If not, man, I hope you guys do get it unlocked so you guys can go out there and try it out for yourselves, because you never know. Sometimes people get, you know, their favorite guns are chosen in different ways than others. Sometimes, you know, what's good for one player may not be good for the other. But in this case, it is proven that the gun is at least a decent weapon to use. And you can see we went 44-0, flawless game. Had JGOD in the lobby as well. Look at him going 62-2. What a show off. Can't always be as good as JGOD, you know. But we did do pretty well. And I think this weapon, it could show that it can bring something to the table for you. As long as you run the right class setup. Level 962. Man, 38 levels to go. I look forward to playing Black Ops 4, let me tell you. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do smash that like button for your boy Earl, because we do have a goal of 50 likes on today's content. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoyed, make sure you guys do subscribe so you can find your way back, as well as hit that notification bell so you guys know when things go up. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.